Hello guys, Dhananjay here, and finally I have the Redmi Note 4G with me after a very long struggle. And many of you guys were asking for a custom ROM which will work very good and which won't have that many bugs for the Redmi Note 4G. So here you are, and I have flashed the Xenon HD ROM, and it is based on 5.1.1. So if I just tap on Android version, as you can see, it is based on 5.1.1. Do not expect marshmallow ROMs as of now because it will take like more 6 months to come. And the menu which you are saying right now, the settings menu, is completely transparent, and that is because of the layers that the ROM has to offer. So layers manager, go into that, and I have applied this material glass theme, so because of which the settings menu looks transparent and different things like that. And as you can see, I have just now removed all the layers so that we can go on to the stock ROM. And this ROM is like very good ROM. The performance of the ROM is very good, and by using the kernel that is provided by the developer, you can simply underclock the processor and you can save a lot of battery with that. So that's really a very good thing. And yeah, as you can see, this is the normal 5.1.1 menu that you would see on other ROMs. So if you just see that all the applications and everything opens up very fast, so that is because if you go into developer option, then go down, window animation scale is set to 0.5x, so simply select it as 1x and all the animation will look smoother now. Or if you prefer 0.5x, then surely you can use that. And the good thing about the ROM is that the battery life is like very good. And yeah, I just charged the device, but it was almost 5 to 6 hours that I kept the device idle, and there was almost zero battery drain. And even when I used the device, there was not much of battery drain, so that's surely a very good thing. Just go into kernel over here, then go to the CPU, and from here you can overclock or underclock your CPU. So CPU maximum frequency, currently it is set to 1.3 GHz, but you can set it to 1.1 GHz, and this will surely save a lot of juice. So if you want to save a lot of battery, or if you want your battery to last longer, then keep the CPU maximum frequency around 998 maximum. I would suggest you to go till 998. Do not go below that, otherwise the phone may become unusable. If you want to keep those settings even after the reboot, then select this option, that is apply on boot, and all the settings will be applied even after the reboot also. And other things are like, if you go into ROM settings, then there are tons and tons of settings. You can just go through all this because these are like normal settings, and if you just try it, you will come to know how the setting works. So like battery percentage is inside the icon, and I like the circle style. So the battery percentage, it changed to this. But if you do not like this, if you want icon landscape, then you can select this. If you want icon portrait, then you can select that. And if you go into clock and date, and then select date, if you want to see date, then select, yeah, it will show the date. And alignment right clock, if you want to center clock, then yeah, there you go. So you can select that. So basically the ROM has tons and tons of features. Do not even worry about those. And if we go into multitasking tray, you get a button over here to remove all the applications. So as you can see, the performance of the ROM is very good. If we go into camera, the rear facing camera, the front facing camera works, so you can click pictures with the front facing camera. So yeah, there you go, it is working. Don't expect same pictures as that of MIUI because this is a ROM, and first of all, we are having such a good ROM. That's a great thing. And with the rear camera also, the photos are decent enough. Not great, but decent. The only issue is that you cannot record video as of now with the stock camera application, but you can record videos with the third-party application available on the Play Store. So do check that. So if you want the video recording capability on the ROM, then try different third-party applications on the Play Store, and you will be able to get it. I'll give the link of those in the description box below also. And after this, now let's talk about the ROMs for the Redmi Note 4G, Lollipop ROMs basically. So yeah, there is one developer who is developing ROMs for the Redmi Note 4G and he developed CM 12.1. There are not a lot of developers who are developing ROMs. So I found that Xenon HD was one of the ROMs which is like very stable and the performance of the ROM is very good, and you can change kernel settings also. That is the reason why I am showing the Xenon HD ROM over here. But there are 4.4.4 based ROMs like the KitKat based ROM which are like completely fine. Everything is working in them. So if you are interested in if you do not want MIUI and if you want to flash a custom ROM only and want everything to be working, then just flash a custom ROM that is based on 4.4.4. I'll give the link of that video in the description box below, so do not worry about that. So yeah, this was it for the ROM review. So basically, if you have Redmi Note 4G and if you are planning to flash a custom ROM, then I don't think so that there is any better ROM than Xenon HD as of now, as of the date I was testing this ROM. So now I'll show you how to install this ROM. So if you are on MIUI and if you have installed TWRP recovery already, then that's surely a very good thing. But if you have not installed TWRP recovery, then do not worry. I'll give the guide of that in the description box below. So just follow that guide and you are good to go. And after you flash TWRP recovery, you need to boot into the recovery mode. So even if you are on MIUI, switch off your device, and once the device is switched off, hold the volume up button and the power key together, and when the MI logo comes up, just leave the buttons and we will boot into the TWRP recovery. So yeah, and after we boot into TWRP recovery, go into backup and just swipe to backup, because if anything goes wrong, like if you flash the ROM wrongly or the ROM doesn't boot up, then you can simply restore this backup and you can come back to the original system that you had earlier. Now select wipe and just swipe to factory reset. This will wipe the data cache and Dalvik cache, so you do not have to wipe anything separately. After the wipe is completed, go into install and select the Xenon HD zip file, the ROM zip file, and just swipe to install. And now the Xenon HD ROM will be flashed. So the ROM installation is completed. Hit the back button, come back to this menu, select GApps packages. I'll give the link of both in the description box below, so do not worry about that. And once the GApps package installation is completed, hit the back button once again. Hit the back button, come back, select reboot and select system. Now we should boot into the Xenon HD ROM. So as you can see, the ROM is not booting up and it's staying on the Xenon HD ROM and this boot logo only. So in this case, just hold the power button for 5 seconds and then leave it. And now it should boot into the Xenon HD ROM. So as you can see, it is now booting up. Yeah, it is booting up. So this is how you can install the Xenon HD ROM on the Redmi Note 4G. And I'm glad to see Redmi Note 4G once again. And the device performs really good, man. And I did not expect such a good thing. And even after installing the ROM and even after using the phone for such a long time, the temperature is still 35 degrees. And this is quite amazing to see that even after you use your device, the temperature doesn't go above 40 degrees. So if you are using Redmi Note 4G, then you guys are quite lucky to have a device which does not get hot that easily. And I know that Redmi Note 4G is pretty old now, like there are too many devices that I reviewed after that. But still I came back to the Redmi Note 4G because many of you were asking to do a review of a ROM for the Redmi Note 4G. So that is why I got Redmi Note 4G from my friend. That was quite hectic though, but anyways. So if you guys like this video, then don't forget to hit that like button, and if you have any doubts, suggestions, queries regarding the Redmi Note 4G, then do let me know about that in the comment section below. And if you have any information about any ROM or about any development that is going on with the Redmi Note 4G, then do let us know about that in the comment section below. I'll surely like to hear about that, and I'll surely add that in the description box also. So yeah, this is it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And check out my other videos on the Redmi Note 4G which I have already made in the past. So yeah, do check that out, and there are many more new videos also, so you can check those videos out too. So yeah, thank you guys, thank you for watching. Hello guys, Sanjay here, and in this video I am going to review the Xiaomi Mi Pistons 3, and these are the main edition earphones, so you can call them flagship of Xiaomi in earphones department. And I was expecting a lot from these earphones because these are the successor to the Xiaomi Mi Pistons version 2.1, which were already very good.